Title: The Honest Borrower, A Story of Faith and Integrity. A quiet village stands by the river, where life moves at a steady pace. In the midst of it, a humble man finds himself in a difficult situation. He needs money urgently, but he has no resources of his own. He approaches a wealthy merchant and asks for a loan of 1,000 dinars. The merchant listens carefully and then asks, "Do you have a guarantor who can vouch for you?" The man replies, "I have no one, but Allah is my witness and my guarantor." The merchant studies him for a moment, sensing the sincerity in his words. After a brief pause, he agrees to give the loan on one condition: it must be repaid by a specific date. The borrower accepts without hesitation, takes the money, and sets off to fulfill his needs. Weeks pass, and the due date arrives. True to his word, the borrower gathers the exact amount and prepares to return it. However, when he reaches the river, he finds that the sea is too rough, and no boats are available to take him across. He waits, hoping for an opportunity, but none arises. Time is running out, and he knows that he must fulfill his promise. Standing by the shore, he looks towards the sky and prays, "O Allah, you are my witness. I promise to return this loan, and I trust you to deliver it." With deep faith in his heart, he carves a small hollow into a piece of wood, places the money inside, and seals it tightly. He writes a note explaining that this is the repayment of his debt and prays that it reaches its rightful owner. With a final prayer, he throws the wood into the river, watching as the waves carry it away. He walks away, trusting that his honesty and reliance on Allah will not go in vain. Meanwhile, on the other side of the river, the wealthy merchant waits for his loan to be repaid. As the day passes with no sign of the borrower, he begins to feel disappointed. Just as he is about to leave, something in the water catches his eye, a piece of wood floating toward him. Curious, he picks it up, and upon breaking it open, he finds the gold coins and the note inside. Amazed, he reads the words and realizes that the man has indeed kept his promise, in a way he never could have imagined. Some days later, the borrower finally finds a boat and reaches the merchant's place with the same amount of money. As he approaches, he eagerly hands over the gold coins, ready to settle his debt. The merchant smiles and says, "Allah has already delivered what you owed me." He tells him about the wood that reached him and how his honesty had been rewarded in the most miraculous way. The borrower smiles, knowing that when one places full trust in Allah, He never fails to guide and assist in ways beyond human understanding. This story is a powerful reminder of the importance of honesty, integrity, and trust in Allah. When a person holds on to their promises and puts their faith in the Almighty, even the impossible can happen. Honesty is always rewarded, and sincerity never goes unnoticed. Would you have done the same in this situation? Let us know your thoughts, and if others so they, too, can benefit from its lesson.